Hello everyone, I'm Akanksha Verma. My topic today is web scraping. I'm going to teach you how to scrap a table from a particular website into a data frame using Python. Web scraping is a very deep topic area, so I'm only covering the very basics for beginner level. Talking about web scraping, the need and importance of extracting data from the web is becoming increasingly loud and clear. There's a lot of information available on the internet and it has become an important source for data collection. There's also a lot of scope for analysis using this extracted information. I'll be using three Python libraries in my code, namely requests, beautiful soup, and pandas. So opening my Jupyter notebook, in my first line of codes, I am importing request, beautiful soup and panda library. These are already installed into the terminal. I also recommend a basic understanding of HTML tags for web scraping. So for example, we are taking a Wikipedia page which looks like this, which is a list of state and union territory capitals in India. So we'll try to scrap this table from the website. Now if I right click and click on inspect, I can see that this is where the table is starting from, which has a class wiki table sortable plain row headers. So going back to my Jupyter notebook, I'm saving the URL into a variable named wiki. Now I use request.get. This will help in fetching the HTML codes from the website. Now to make it in a text format, I'll use beautiful soup on this web page variable. So we can have a view of how this works. We can also use the code soup.prettify. This gives us a better picture of the HTML codes. Now moving on, what we need to search for is the table with the class wikitable sortable plain row headers. So we assign a variable name right underscore table is equal to soup.find table and then the class. So this is the HTML text for that particular table which we are scraping. Now moving on. Now further we need to convert all the data all the rows into a list which can be a list of one single column, like A refers to first column, B refers to second column, C refers to third column and so on. So we write the code as for row in right underscore table dot find all tr, which means that all the tr which are the rows from the table will be in the loop. Then we write cells is equal to row dot find all td. Td refers to the table data. Then in the next line we have states is equal to row dot find all th. So th refers to table header. So we can have a look here that the first column data is with TD tag, and the second column data is with TH tag, and afterwards the third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh column have the tag as TD. So that is why we have used TH for states, and for rest all the other columns we are using TD. Now in our code we write that if length cells is equal to 6, which means that starting from 0 to 6 we are covering all the 7 columns. So a dot append cells square bracket 0 dot find text is equal to true. This code is working only because we have the text written over here, like TD, then 1, then again TD. So the code will extract all the text information like 1955, Calcutta, 1945 to 1956, and all this information will be returned to us in the form of these lists. So when I run this code, I'll have 7 different lists available with me. To check that, I can type in any one of the variables. We can go randomly also. We can see that, yeah, this is a list of all the data into that particular website table. Moving on, now we need to convert this list into a data frame. So we use these codes. df is equal to pd.dataframe, where we write a comma columns is equal to number. So this will create a data frame with one single column named number, and which will have all the data from the A list. And then again we are writing the codes to add new columns to our data frame. So we are adding all the other columns and we are specifying the list from where the data has to come. Now when I run this code, I'll have a data frame which looks like this. So we have scrapped the data frame, the table into a data frame in Python. Now again moving on to another website, which is IMDb. I'm looking at the Indian movie, top rated Indian movies. So I want to scrap this data, this information, wherein I can see the rank and title plus the IMDb rating. So since this is not a secured website, it is a HTTP website, not HTTPS. So we can directly use pandas command. Going back to the Jupyter notebook, pandas has a command named read underscore HTML. So we write data frame is equal to pd.read underscore HTML, and then we specify the link within brackets. So what this command will do, it will fetch all the tables in the website which is mentioned, but we have to be very careful that HTTPS websites are not working with this code. So if there is an HTTPS website, we can try removing S from the website, and if it still doesn't work, we need to try using different methods for web scraping then. So now the data frame looks like this. So the information is similar to what we were looking for. So we have 250 rows and 5 columns for our first table, and this is another table which is not useful for us. So what we can do is we can subset the data frame to get the required table like this. Yeah. So now we only require two columns, the one in the index position 1 and the one in the index position 2, because these are starting from 0. So I subset this using iLocation command, and here I get a data frame which can further be manipulated and then the analysis can be made. So this is how web scraping is done in Python. It is very easy and it is very intuitive to use beautiful soup, requests and pandas, and this all makes our work simpler and easier. Thank you for watching the video.